My beloved child, I have watched over you since the beginning. I formed you in love, shaping every part of your being with purpose. Do not doubt who you are, for you are my masterpiece, crafted with intention, filled with my spirit, and destined for greatness. I have set you apart, not to struggle in fear, but to rise in faith. You are not abandoned, nor are you forgotten. Even in the moments when you feel lost, I am near, guiding you with unseen hands, whispering words of hope into your soul. Like this video if you are blessed. The world may speak against you, telling you that you are not enough, that you are weak, unworthy, or destined to fail. But listen to me, my child. Those words are lies. I have called you by name, and I have spoken life over you. You are strong because I am your strength. You are worthy because I have redeemed you. You will not fail because I have already won the victory on your behalf. Do not fear the storms that come against you. They are powerless in my presence. I am your refuge, your defender, and your ever-present help in times of trouble. I see the burdens you carry, the silent battles you fight, and the tears that fall when no one else is watching. But I tell you now, release them into my hands. Do not let worry consume you, for I am your provider. Do not let sorrow weigh you down, for I am your joy. And do not let the opinions of others dictate your worth, for I alone define you. My love for you is unwavering, unconditional, and deeper than the oceans. There is nothing you could ever do that would make me love you less, and nothing you must do to earn my love. It is freely given, sealed forever in the sacrifice of my Son. Come to me, my child, and let me fill you anew. Breathe in my peace. Feel my presence surrounding you, lifting the heaviness from your heart. Let go of the regrets of yesterday, the fears of tomorrow, and simply rest in this moment with me. I am healing you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the blessings I have already set in motion. Rise with confidence, knowing that I go before you. Walk boldly, for my favor is upon you. The doors I have destined to open for you, no one can shut. The blessings I have prepared for you, no one can steal. Trust in me with all your heart, and I will lead you into the fullness of my promises. No matter what you face, hold on to the truth that you are never alone. Life will bring challenges, moments of doubt, seasons of struggle, and obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But in those moments, remember that there is a strength within you that is greater than anything in this world. Faith is not about never feeling afraid. It's about choosing to trust even when fear tries to take over. It's about standing firm when everything around you is shaking. It's about knowing that even when the path ahead is unclear, there is a purpose for every step. You were not created to live in fear or defeat. You were made to walk in victory. Every trial you endure is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the blessings ahead. Every tear you cry is seen. Every prayer you whisper is heard. And every step you take in faith brings you closer to the destiny prepared for you. Do not let the weight of the past hold you back. Do not let the voices of doubt silence your hope. Stand tall, walk forward, and believe that something greater is on the horizon. Your story is not over. There is more ahead, more grace, more strength, more joy, and more of God's goodness waiting for you. There will be days when the weight of life feels too heavy to carry, when the burdens press down on your heart, and when the road ahead seems too long. In those moments, it's easy to wonder if you have the strength to keep going. But know this, what you carry today is not meant to break you. It's meant to build you. Every challenge you face is shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for something greater. Pain is not the end of your story. The struggles you are facing now are not signs of defeat, but stepping stones toward victory. What may seem like a setback is often a setup for something beyond what you can see. There is a purpose in the waiting, in the struggle, and even in the silence. When answers don't come as quickly as you'd like, trust that things are working together for your good. You may feel unseen, but you are never forgotten. Every tear you shed is counted. Every prayer you whisper is heard. Every step you take in faith is leading you somewhere meaningful. Even when you don't feel it, grace is covering you, strength is rising within you, and hope is lighting your path. Let go of the fear that tells you it's too late. Release the doubt that whispers you're not enough. You are exactly where you need to be for what's ahead. The past does not define you, and your mistakes do not disqualify you. There is still time, there is still hope, there is still a future filled with goodness waiting for you. Keep walking even when you don't see the way. Keep believing even when your faith feels weak. Keep trusting even when the road is uncertain. What's ahead is greater than what's behind. Doors will open, strength will rise, breakthroughs will come, and you will see that through it all, you are never alone. Subscribe if you trust in God's plan. There is a new season ahead, one that is not defined by the struggles of your past, but by the promise of what's to come. The things that once held you back will no longer have power over you. The doubts that once whispered defeat will be silenced by the truth of who you are becoming. You are stepping into a time of renewal, where what was broken will be restored, where what was lost will be redeemed, and where the weight of yesterday will no longer hold you down. There is strength rising within you, even in the places where you once felt weak. The very things that tried to break you will become the testimony of how you overcame. This journey has never been about perfection, but about growth. It's not about always knowing the way, but about trusting even when the path is unclear. You may not have all the answers, but you are not walking alone. Every step you take is leading you towards something greater. Every moment of waiting has not been in vain. So don't be discouraged by what you don't see yet. What's meant for you is still unfolding. The right doors will open at the right time. The opportunities you've been waiting for will come when you are ready to walk through them. What's ahead is not just about getting by. It's about thriving, about walking in purpose, and about stepping fully into the life you are meant to live. There is a shift happening, even if you can't see it yet. The prayers you've been lifting up, the hopes you've been holding on to, they are not forgotten. Every moment of waiting has been preparing you, shaping you, strengthening you for what's ahead. This is not the time to give in to doubt or fear. The delays you've faced were never meant to break you, but to build you. You have been growing in ways you don't even realize, gaining wisdom, resilience, and faith that will sustain you when the breakthrough comes. There will be moments when you wonder if anything is changing, if your efforts are making a difference, if your faith is enough. But know this: nothing is wasted, not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single step you've taken in obedience. Even in silence, there is movement. Even in waiting, there is purpose. Doors will open that you never expected. Paths will become clear where there once was confusion. Strength will rise within you to carry you forward, and peace will settle in your heart like never before. So keep believing, keep pressing on. The things you have been waiting for are already in motion. The season ahead is filled with new beginnings, fresh opportunities, and blessings beyond what you can imagine. Trust the process. You are being led to something greater. Type 1111 to claim it. There will be moments when you feel weary, when the weight of waiting presses heavily on your heart. But even in those moments, remember, strength is being built within you. Every challenge, every trial, every unanswered prayer is shaping you for something far greater than you can comprehend. You may not see it yet, but the breakthrough is closer than you think. What seemed delayed is actually being perfected. What felt like rejection was protection. What appeared as silence was preparation. Nothing has been overlooked, and nothing has been forgotten. In the coming days, you will begin to notice the pieces falling into place. Opportunities will come that align perfectly with what you've been praying for. Unexpected blessings will remind you that you are never alone in this journey. The very things that once caused you pain will become the testimony of your faith, the proof of endurance, the evidence of divine timing. So do not lose heart. Keep walking forward with expectation. Keep trusting even when you don't understand. Keep believing even when the road seems uncertain. What is ahead will not only restore what was lost, but will bring joy, peace, and fulfillment beyond anything you have imagined. There will be a moment when everything makes sense, when you look back and realize why certain doors had to close, why some seasons felt longer than expected, and why you had to walk through valleys before reaching the mountaintop. What you thought was a setback was actually a setup. Every delay had a purpose. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of your future. Every prayer you whispered in the quiet was heard and recorded. Nothing was wasted. Soon clarity will replace confusion. The struggles that once seemed endless will turn into testimonies of victory. What once felt heavy will be lifted, and what once seemed impossible will unfold before you in ways you never imagined. So hold on, keep moving forward with faith. What's ahead is not just an answer to your prayers, but an overflow of grace, favor, and blessings. What's coming will be greater than what you've lost, and the joy ahead will far outweigh the pain of the past. You are stepping into a season of restoration, of answered prayers, of divine breakthroughs. Keep believing, because what God has promised is already on its way. Type Amen if you agree. Like this video if you believe in God. Subscribe this channel for more videos.